What's up, guys? Blogging here with episode 4 of my Minecraft Let's Play series. Yeah, let's just get right into it. It's been a couple of days since I've done a video, so I might take a few minutes to get back into sort of my acting persona, as people like to call it. Last few days have been pretty insane. Ooh, that works much better. Okay. I was just following some feedback that I had gotten off of some of the videos. Some people had complained that the sensitivity was too high. It gave them a headache a little bit, so I turned that. I have actually cut that in half. I'm gonna have to up that a bit more. Usually I play at like crazy. That's not what I need. Um, Usually I play at crazy sensitivity. I only had it at 100. I'm gonna put it at 76. Hopefully that gives us the best of both worlds. I think so. I'm gonna try it for this episode. Anyway, another complaint sort of that I got was that I did swear too much in the videos. So you will probably not hear, unless something goes terribly wrong, like unless I panic, you will not hear another swear word. I'm just gonna sort of throw that out there right now. Because the certain person that requested that I don't do that, I respect her a lot. I care about her a lot, so I'm just gonna not do that. I think that's about it. So how's your week's been so far? Mine's been exhausting with marching, man. We've done a lot in the past in the past 2 days. Uh, you see, it wouldn't make much sense to explain it unless you're in marching band. Oh, I do remember what I wanted to do last video. Food. We need to solve that issue like right now. Let me withdraw my the last of my cobblestone. You never want to say that phrase. Let me go ahead and make some sticks, and we will make a stone hoe. Do not take that in a dirty way, as most of you probably did. Also, what we'll need to do is we'll need to use our iron to make a bucket. Buckets allow you to carry water. This matters in about 5 seconds. So take a bucket, grab some water. I think I said it with a Jersey accent a little bit. Luckily, we're actually right next to water. I might actually make the farm right there eventually. Grab the water, and let me see. Where am I going to throw this? What's going on in here? That's just going down. You know what? I'm going to clear this out. So yeah, no. How have your last few days been? I hope they've been good. Um, I hope you've been watching the videos that I've been posting. Enjoying them, giving me feedback on them. It just helps me make better videos for you guys. I mean, that's really the only reason I want feedback on them in the first place. Um, just give you guys a better viewing experience, I would think. Because I already know the basics of videos. I mean, I've been on YouTube for like 5 years now. As far as watching videos and then being able to do other things with those videos. So there's that. Um, People keep walking into my recording room, which also happens to be my bedroom. Anyway, moving right along, moving right along. I made. What did I make? I actually was talking about my other friends. I'll refer to him as Snowy, and he showed me a bunch of Minecraft parodies of popular songs. So I made a whole playlist out of that and listened to that over the last few days. They've been pretty good, for the most part. A lot of them I did not even know existed, so that's always good to find stuff that you don't know exists. That's what a lot of people have actually done for me on YouTube recently. It's like, oh, have you heard of this thing? Nope, well, here it is. And they just sort of throw it on me, and I'm like, oh, this! I didn't know it existed. I'm going to count my blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So I need to go 2 more that way. Which almost takes me outside, looks like. This will be interesting. Oh, yep, it's going to pop outside a little bit. I could probably make sure it doesn't. But if any creeper explodes near this, it's just going to explode. No pun intended. I need to blow this wall out a little bit too. How many more blocks does this need to go? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Water, 1, 2. So he needs to go 2 more. That's not going to happen. Actually, it can't happen. I'll make it happen. Get out of the sheep's way there. So that's 2. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I'm counting on the marching band field again. Ugh. I'm doing marching band outside of marching band. Imagine that. Gonna put some dirt down. For those of you who have no clue what I'm doing, which is probably a good 50% of you, one of the first videos I did was how to build a farm, and I'm basically using that method. It's an underground farm. It's you can put 4 blocks of wheat or farmland basically around 1 block of water, and that's basically what I'm setting up to do right now. Just to clear up any confusion, because I know some of you are like, "What in the world is he doing?" That's what I'm doing. It's kind of a boring process, which is why I'm sort of being a little bit on the DL. Plus, I guess you could say I'm trying to save my energy. Simply because marching band is not easy. Like, it's just not an easy thing to do. I'm not trying to say that the sport that you play is so easy. Um, but yeah, no, marching band takes endurance like any other massive physical activity. Also, the somewhat mental strain that it puts on you because let's say just the beginning of your show, I dug through the border. Damn it. Let's just take the beginning of your show. You got to know over 50 different positions that you're going to be in, and you're marching around and playing for about, I think this year is 8.5 minutes. I've played hockey. Okay, the maximum time you get in that is 2.5 minutes at a time. Football is much less than that. So that eliminates those 2 sports. Just the hardest part of marching band though is the amount of time that you're marching around and playing, because it is 8.5 straight minutes. Like there are no breaks in between. You're just going and going and going and going and going, and that's sort of one of the bigger challenges. You sort of need to build up endurance for that. Once you do that, you're fine. Of course, you get the freshmen who, if you've gone to a high school in the last few years, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They just don't know what they're doing. That hasn't happened with sort of the freshmen that I've met. Like they sort of know what they're doing. Like they're like okay, but they're not good. Like that's the thing. So just minor band issues that only I would understand because I'm actually in the marching band. There's probably half of you sitting in the audience like, what is this marching band you speak of? It's literally band marching. That sounds easiest thing in the world. It's not. We were outside for like 5 hours today. Something like that. We're looking at 5 hours tomorrow, I think, too. Something like that. We're going to be looking at the 5 hours for the next few days. Because next week, everything clears up. Everything's sort of... It's like, okay, we don't have to go to the school 10 hours a day. 1, 2, 3, 4. So water's right there. So let me go ahead and just sort of block this off and put water down. Jeez, this is actually very time consuming. I did not realize how much time it would take. So sorry about this. Or as Canadians would say, sorry. I'm Canadian. I get to make as many Canadian jokes as I want. That's another thing. People are very surprised when I tell them I'm Canadian. I don't act like a regular Canadian. First of all, I'm not socialist, but let's get beyond politics for a second. I'm a nice guy. I don't act like an ass. So yeah, like I'm not saying that Canadians are asses by any stretch of the imagination, because I've lived there long enough to figure it out. But I don't know. I was born Canadian and raised in America, so it's a really cool combination. I definitely like that to the opposite, born in America and raised in Canada. I don't think I would like that. Just because America is, I wouldn't say more accepting, but it's definitely more crazy. It's definitely more sort of out there. Not only the lifestyle, but just the people. Especially the people. Now that I think about it, it's like especially the people. Because, I've met people here who are just completely insane, but I've also met people here who are sort of the smart version of that. I gotta figure out a plan here. Because this wall is not going any further. We're going further from there to here and now. No one knows what I'm saying. It's actually I'll explain it. It's by a rapper called Out of Sight. If you know who he is, you can look him up. I'm trying to remember if he swears or not for my friend that doesn't like swearing. I don't think he does. But considering how I found him, he probably does. So, just to be safe, I wouldn't do it if you don't enjoy that particular part of swearing. Which is something I want to talk about actually. Why, I want to sort of discuss this. Why do people swear in the first place? Why is swearing sort of this thing that just people do? It's not as bad as people make it. Let's first of all throw that out there. Because, actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna move this back a square. I actually heard someone say something once, and it actually made a lot of sense. Swear words are only bad because we make them bad. Like, those words are only bad words to us because we define them as bad words. Like you say the F word, for example. That, defined by society, is a negative word. Okay? I know just someone else is, like, flipping this video off right now because I'm getting into this. And she knows who she is. It's Coda. She hates this stuff. Anyway, but that's exactly it. If we said, "Oh, this word is not bad anymore," people would be fine using it. People would just kind of say it. They would just kind of throw it out there. But because people look at it as so bad, we don't. Am I saying that we should change this? No. I'm just sort of throwing out there, hey, it's not like terrible. But hey, if you want to go your life without swearing, that's your prerogative. I will definitely support that because it's usually a better idea. You get along with people a lot better if you don't throw around the F word every single time. People just communicate with you better. All right, so I'm gonna. I gotta grab some torches. Why are you in here? Gotta grab some torches. Da 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 da. All right. Why am I know I'm like boosting myself up with energy a little bit. It's a little bit artificial. So furnace. Gonna throw in my wood. Oh, by the way, that quest for coal in episode 2, yeah, that lasted about 5 minutes. Because I used it all up on clay. So, quest of coal part 2 now. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Let me see here. Charcoal. Okay. That should be enough. I'm gonna get one, please. Okay. So, we're gonna make some torches. Obviously. And we're gonna light them up. Light them up. Never mind. That's where the farm is. That's that little bulge. This was a really bad idea. Like, now that I've actually implemented this was a really bad idea. Okay. Got that one. You got that one. You got that one. I'm going to kill you in about 5 seconds. Fans are like, don't kill the sheep. It's going to run over my crops. It's going to kill my wheat. It's going to kill my food. Gonna block that up. Yeah, that looks weird. Hello. Don't want that down there. If you guys do want me to clean up this farm room, I will. I don't really see necessity. There we go. I'm like Finding Nemo when you try to say nemma. Okay. I'm pressing E. Sorry about that. I just got done playing Rift. Leave me alone. Killed the dirt. Oh, there we go. I almost swore, but I stopped myself. I would give someone a high five, but there's no one in the room with me. I'm just sitting alone, playing Minecraft, talking to who knows what, and who knows who. Okay, so we got a farm established. Will I survive until the wheat is grown? Probably not. That's just sort of a fact that I'm going to accept. So I'm going to go ahead and go hunting a little bit. It's also night. Wow, this guy is calling me on Skype again. Alright, I'll have to talk to him eventually. Might actually do right after this video is done filming. So informal! Okay. But yeah, that's another thing again. I'm not, like, a very professional individual. If that bothers you, do tell me. But I'm not like Rooster Teeth where I'm just going to be able to produce, 10, 15 videos a week. I don't have a professional microphone or a professional audio system or anything like that. Literally, I have a computer, hypercam, and a headset. That is the extent of my recording software. So, go me, right? But hey, the budget's low, you know. I'm not going to ask for a Kickstarter either. That'd be weird. That'd be really weird to ask for like a Kickstarter when you're still in high school. Alright. I am now level 6. I saw another pig. There we go. So this hunt has been very successful. I've gotten 10, count them, 10 pork chops. And again, if killing animals bothers you, don't play Minecraft. Because that is something you're going to end up doing. Like, these mobs never hurt you, the cows never do, the sheep never do. Actually, that's not true. They will push you off cliffs every now and again. They will push you off cliffs and point and laugh at you. So that's not entirely true. They will hurt you sometimes. But for the most part, they do not hurt you. I'm kidding. They don't push you off cliffs and point and laugh. This is not... Yes, this is, low quality. No offense to Mojang, but it's not that weird. Okay. Gotta cook my pork chops, and it looks like just in time because I'm about to run out of hunger. We also have a bed in the works. So here's how you can make a bed. You throw 3 wooden planks like that. I don't know why I said that like that. Bed. I know one person who would really twist that. Oh, I can only sleep at night. So I really put that down at the wrong time. Eat my pork chops. If my right mouse button will work. Alright. So it is daytime. It is morning. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good evening. What is it? Good morning. Good evening. I hope you like dreaming. You live to learn and you learn to live. It's positive and negative. Can't sleep, but I dream big. Can't sleep, but I dream big. Can't sleep, but I dream big. Good evening. That was another one of Out of Sight songs, if you were wondering. I'm gonna cook this sand while it's just kind of sitting here. And yeah, so that's that. So I made the bed, got my food situation under control. So mission accomplished. I can't believe this is episode 4 already, guys. I am really trucking along here, as the kids say these days. No one actually says that. I'm gonna show you guys how to make bricks real quick, and then I think we're gonna have to wrap it up. I give you a warning ahead of time, like, warning, this video will self-destruct. Kidding. That's how you make bricks. Just like 4 little like bricks, and then you make the brick block. Those are the buildable bricks. You can place them. You can, build with them. I don't actually think you need a pickaxe to mine it back. I'm not sure. Yeah, you do. Never mind. Okay. So that's that. I have like 45 of those. So I will eventually build something out of bricks if I can find enough clay. Okay. So I did not extend any more of the mine in this episode. But, that's not a huge deal. We'll extend more, obviously, as time goes on. Of course, this is where I had the water issue. What are you talking about? Alright, I gotta stop the puns eventually. Don't worry, I will. They're so pun bearable, I should receive a punishment. And... what's the last one? It's so crappy, I don't even remember. So, yeah. I think that's about it for episode 4. So we got our farming situation figured out. And, got some bricks built. And what else do we do? Went on hunting. So our whole food situation is now taken care of. We're good. Also, now you don't have to watch how to build a farm. Now you know how to. That's also underground farm. I believe above ground farms still work better, but I'm not 100% sure. Eventually I will build this massive above ground farm with like sugarcane and whatnot, which you'll learn what sugarcane is later. Sugarcane is used to make maps and whatnot, which allow me to navigate easier. Anyway, before I bore you guys to death, thank you guys for watching episode 4 of my Minecraft Let's Play series, leaving you with a shot of Ruby. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.